So
How?
you always have to think that everything's moving. I mean, I've spoken to you, I've spoken to Mike, and every once in a while, you guys hit me with an app, and I'm like, oh my God, that's a great fucking idea. Your own
Yeah.
radio station, your own this, your own that. How many times people sit there? I watch the fucking NFL game and I turn off the volume. Yeah, okay. But are you telling me you could do better than these guys? Let's do it. Step up to the pump, cocksucker. There's an app called, Take Me to the Ball Game. And fucking, you're there. Whether it's soccer, basketball, NFL football, or whatever the fuck's left, baseball, pro. You could call your own fucking games and take donations or charge a monthly fucking fee. Give them the first 2 weeks for free. And if they don't sign a waiver, then after 2 weeks, you charge whatever, $9.95. I mean, guys, that's there already. That's somebody's already doing that. So any idea you may have at the house that you want to be creative about, and you're like, well, I don't know. I always wanted to be an announcer at a strip club. I guarantee there's an app right now that there's girls on the screen somewhere in Bulgaria, and there you are coming up to the stage. It's Brandy. Let's give it up. I don't even know anything about that world, but you have to assume these things. You have to just go, yeah, this has to exist, because I'm an idiot and I thought about it.
It does seem like that's how things are getting made now, but there's robots that will cook your food now.
I can't imagine what's going to happen with podcasting in 2 years. You're just going to sign up for a fucking Apple thing, and they're going to do all this. They're going to do 1,000 things. You could just do it at the house. They're going to do 1,000 things. You can't imagine what's going to happen. Not that I'm going to be any good at it. I don't know nothing about that shit, but this is what's going on every day in our world right now. You have to accept it.
Oh, there's a constant
change. See, now I know the edibles are hitting me.
Oh, why is that?
They just because I'm talking shit. I'm talking gibberish here now. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Believe it or not, I had 2 good picks this weekend. I only put 2 picks.
You won?
Both of them. Yeah, I had Denver because I always love Denver, giving a small amount at home on a Sunday. And then I took the under in Baltimore last night. I just took a chance. I said, let me use the $27 I won on the first game. That was interesting.
And you got both.
I got both, but it's really interesting. I sit around, I do a bunch of things. I mean, the last 2 weeks have been fucking brutal with this ankle. But listen, I'm back. It hurts still. But
does it?
Yeah, man, it has. I gotta ice it 3 times a day. I've been looking at how many steps I take. I think if I walk over 4,000, that's when it swells up.
Fuck. And it's been like 2 weeks now.
It will be 2 weeks on Thursday.
Fuck.
So,
and like
I'm lifting weights. I'm doing sit-ups in my fat tummy. I'm on the fucking bike, and I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping great. As a matter of fact, I sleep like a fucking baby now. She's getting bigger, and now we're just November 27th. We don't stop this fucking party till Christmas Eve. It's over,
Oh yeah.
And
I was actually.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, when you were talking about sports, I wanted to talk to you about Tommy DeVito, the Giants quarterback, and see what you thought. Have you heard about him?
I heard he was a bartender in Hoboken. I know he lived at home with his mother or something like that.
Yeah.
I know he's won 2 games with the Giants.
I think he's won at least 2 games.
2 games with the Giants. And, like this week I tried to watch. I think you and I were on the phone for about a minute.
Yeah.
While the game was on. It was 0-0. And we were like, what was the over-under? We're like 16.
It was awful.
I didn't watch the game. I'm happy they won, the Giants. I'm happy for DeVito. But if you know anything about me, I'm happy for that motherfucker. That's like a Rocky story. He's living at his mother's house. She's making pasta for him. and he's bartending at a fucking bar in Hoboken, and
Yeah,
he got from the Giants.
let me read the quote because when I saw this, it's all was all I could think about. He said it was a no-brainer for me. I don't have to worry about laundry, what I'm eating for dinner, chicken cutlets, and all that is waiting for me when I get there. My mom still makes my bed. Everything is handled for me. And I just thought about like you, like that's like your dream. And he's the Giants quarterback.
It's a rags to riches story. Because if he wins 2 more games, somebody's going to pick him up next year.
Right.
And it may be the Giants because he's a hometown fucking, he's a Jersey boy. So listen, he gets all my fucking respect in the world. I'm happy. Even if he doesn't win another game. Dog, he was bartending. He won 2 NFL games. He's working with something. There's something there. Somebody has to pick him up and work with him, but the balls and the heart are there. So, the Giants weren't the best team in the world. It's not like he fell into the Dallas Cowboys or, the Kansas City Chiefs or something like that, a position. He fell into a hard fucking job, So I give him all the credit in the world. He lost a game or 2, and then his confidence started to pick up, which is acceptable. And now he's got 2 W's. He needs 2 more, and somebody will reach out next year and go, listen, come on over here for, And you never know what this kid could do. What if this kid wins a Super Bowl in 2 years?
Right.
If the Giants don't take him next year, what if this kid goes somewhere and wins a fucking Super Bowl? How great would that be? That's why I get up and go, you see, guys, nothing happens on the couch, cocksuckers.
That would be, even if they had a Super Bowl in New York or New Jersey again, and he was the quarterback for the Giants.
Even if they lost, bro, that's just to go from bartending to a fucking stage like the Super Bowl. That's fucking amazing where I come from, So I'm happy for all that type of shit. I can't tell you that I sit by the TV and watch the game because they're brutal. I was doing something, on the Lord's Day. I was moving around this Sunday. I've been busy, man.